Today is Tuesday the 8th. It is 1:00. Yesterday, I did a podcast, and apparently it didn't go through. There was some kind of error, and my recording didn't make it. So, with that being done, whatever podcast was done yesterday, because trust me, I don't fucking write these things down. They're just off the fucking cuff. I might have something I want to talk about, speak about, and all that good fucking flying shit. So, I can't remember what I said fucking yesterday because it is what it is. You know, I'm fucking from one end to the other end, here and fucking there. But it is Tuesday the 9th, 1:00. I am here at my son's school to pick him up like normal. You know, same shit, different day, in and fucking out. Kids go to school, I pick them up, all that fucking good, crazy parenting shit. But, and you're going to have to deal with the cough again because I got a cough, it's not going away, and fuck, oh well. But, you know what? What I want to talk about is self-confidence. Self-motherfucking confidence. People have it, people don't have it. It needs to be learned, it needs to be taught. You know, self-confidence is something that people don't get equally in this world. And I can't tell you why or what's the difference. People be like, oh, I grew up like this, I grew up like that. Look, we all start off as kids. We all have great times. Some people are more timid than others, but self-confidence is something you all have to grow into. It needs to be encouraged. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to fucking be taught, either the hard way or the easy way. You know, and I grew up learning everything the hard way. And, you know, I got a thick skull, so it is what it is. But I learned the hard way. I built it up. And now that I have it. And let me tell you a little bit of self-confidence. Let me tell you why my self-confidence is a little higher than normal. All right? And, you know, you guys can relate to fucking whatever you want to fucking relate to, if you fucking do or you fucking don't, but I don't fucking care. But let me speak to you a little bit on self-confidence. At my age, growing up, I was tall. I always been tall. I was always taller than everybody else. I looked like a grown man by the time I was 11 years old. All right? That's just what it is. Look, and at my age, at my ages, I was pointed out. I was singled out. I was the odd man out. Look, I have facial hair. My voice is changing. I'm tall. I'm goofy. I'm gumpy. I don't have any kind of coordination with my body because my body's out of whack. My body was seriously out of whack. Look, I was tall, proportionate, but didn't know anything about anything. Didn't realize how strong I was. Didn't realize what my size could do. I just knew people pointed at me, laughed at me, made jokes about me, talked behind my back, all that kind of shit. And I would know these things because my friends would tell me, and they'd be like, look, I'm fucking telling these motherfuckers, but fuck them. Don't fucking worry about them. You know? And that's just what it is. I grew up with some tight homies, so, you know, we spoke the truth and we shot from the hip, and it is what it is. But growing up the way I did, I was always self-conscious about how tall I was, not knowing that everyone around me was telling me things that I needed to hear. Look, people would tell me like, man, Ben, you're tall. You have something that nobody else has. And no, I have something that makes me stick out. Makes me wear clothes that fit differently. It makes me have things that I can't wear because everyone else is wearing the coolest things, but I can't get them because they don't fit me. They don't make them for kids. I gotta wear grown man fucking clothes, grown man fucking shoes. I can't wear the things everyone else is wearing because they don't make them in my fucking size. But like, yeah, but you're tall. Trust me. Wait till you get older. And this is something that I heard quite a bit through my life. Wait till you get older, son. Wait till you get older. Ben, you gonna have something that the ladies are gonna love when you get older. Constantly what I heard. You know, and I'm like, at that time too, as a kid, you know, you ain't thinking about no fucking ladies. You ain't thinking about that kind of shit. You're just thinking about Well, fucking look at me. People are fucking lying me and poking at me and staring and fucking making rude comments. And what am I supposed to fucking do? People will pick on weaker people. And at that moment in time, growing up, in my younger years, I was strong physically, but mentally it hurt me. It fucking did. But you know what, though? I grew up knowing these things and not realizing what I could utilize. I just fucking went with the flow. I grew up, the transition between middle school to high school changed my life because things lined up. I got balance. I got stronger. I fucking, thinned out a little bit. I fucking, was a little more of an actual person, my coordination was on point, so it made me on point. That's just what it was, And my ability to recognize my strength, my ability to recognize my size as an advantage came in. And trust me, growing up in high school, going to high school, all that stuff, I used that advantage to my fullest. I fought a lot. I constantly did. I used my size to my fullest advantage. I was a freshman kid fucking with everybody. No one could say shit to me. No one could do anything to me because I was the biggest, period. And that's just how I ran things. That's how I ran my life. I'm like, look, I can fight, I can win, and I'm bigger than you, stronger than you, and I can hurt you. People knew it, and that's just what it was. Look, I made a name for myself, and, unfortunately that name wasn't that great, but it happens. But we're going back to self-confidence. I didn't have the self-confidence to walk away from a fight. I always had the self-confidence to finish a fight. There is a difference between those kinds of self-confidence. Look, it just is. There's a fucking huge difference because the self-confidence will be like, look, I don't need to fight you because I'll win. The other side of self-confidence is I'm going to beat the fuck out of you because you said that shit to me and I'm insecure about it. And that's the kind of self-confidence I had because I was insecure. I didn't have self-confidence. I just had confidence in myself to win a fight. I didn't have self-confidence in to be okay with what people were saying. I had self-confidence in being the person I know that can beat the fuck out of that person because they wanted to speak out of turn. But let me get off of that and back onto self-confidence itself. Look, I didn't have it much. I just grew up knowing something. I hear things. I would go through things. I would fucking be like, I don't get it, but I'm just rolling with the punches. So I had the exterior self-confidence of myself. Everyone puts a face on, and my face was, this is who I am. Don't fuck with me. And that was the extent of my self-confidence for quite some fucking time. So, through high school, it was just fucking crazy, fucking fights. And, and even in high school, that's where I met, my first wife. We were high school sweethearts, all that fucking good shit. But I had a perception of how life was and I kind of went with it and I let it float through and I did it. Like in my head, the man works, the woman stays home, takes care of the kids. We had one kid. She, I fucking went to work. She took care of the house. She took care of the what's called, and slowly she started slipping. But at the same time, my body changed and I changed. I became heavier. I became fat. I didn't really care. I should have cared, but I didn't care. But the self-confidence had changed because in the self-confidence, as I was growing up, I would hear things from her that would put me down. It would make me feel like shit, but I just wouldn't care. Or I didn't care. I did care, but I would never let it show because I had to have that mental toughness because growing up at 18 years old, having a kid, fresh out of high school, never really experienced anything but the hood life, I didn't grow up. I didn't. What am I supposed to do as a kid, having a kid? I didn't grow up. All I knew was I was supposed to work, take care of him, take care of my son, take care of my wife. That's just what it was. And that's what I did. So not having the ability to grow up, it took quite a bit of time for me to grow up because when me and her split up, I didn't know what to do. My self-confidence was lost because in my head, my self-confidence was gone because my ex-wife left me for a younger man and quite a bit younger man too. So that's on her fucking dumb ass. But, left me for another person, which is horrible in any fucking sense of the way. It is fucking horrible. I fucking went through it. I went through the fucking stress. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't worthy. I wasn't good enough. I didn't feel good about myself. All the self-confidence I had was gone. And I was no longer the person you can't fuck with, because now I'm just this miserable piece of shit that just went through something dramatic that I didn't see coming. I thought things were great. We had a house, we had cars, we had money, we was taking care of the kids, I had a good job, and then just blam, right in my fucking lap. You know? This person that was supposed to be the person in my life, that was supposed to be there for me, because I was always there for them, encouraging them and wanting them to do better in life, which they never ever did for themselves. But I would always be there fucking with words of wisdom, trying to be like, look, do something. What if something happens to me? What if I die? How are you going to take care of yourself? How are you going to take care of the kids? Go to school. But yet that fell on deaf ears, and that's on her again. But that was the shit that was happening. You know what I'm saying? My dreams and aspirations were fucking shot down because they didn't feel they wanted me to do anything but work and supply. Like, I would mention what I want to do. They'd be like, no, just go to work. That's stupid. You know? And then leading up to that, you know, when the fucking actually fucking like, here's your box of clothes. You're at your mom's house. Bye. Because that was basically the gist of what the fuck happened to me. You know, packed up my shit. It wasn't even my shit. It was my work clothes. Packed up my work uniforms, dropped them off at my mom's house with me, and was like, bye, I don't want to be with you no more. And that's what the fuck happened. You know, cold-blooded as shit. That's how it felt to me. That's my version. That's my side. Regardless of what anyone likes to say or what she wants to say, that's just how I felt. It went down. But completely devastated and destroyed, not knowing what to do, because now my family's broken up. I'm broken up. I'm fucking destroyed. I ain't got nothing. And where's my self-confidence? In the fucking gutter. Doesn't fucking exist. So as I'm going through all this fucking shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm drinking and I'm reverting to what I was doing when I was a high schooler. When I was going to high school, I was drinking, I was partying, I was doing all kinds of stupid shit. So when I would get off of work, I would do stupid shit. I'd buy a shitload of beer, buy a shitload of whatever I wanted, and fucking that's what I did. That's all I fucking did. Day in, day out. But eventually, what ended up happening is I woke up. I literally woke up. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why the fuck am I doing this? What the fuck is going on with me? I'm a better person than this. I ain't this fucking piece of shit. I literally had to talk shit to myself to make myself realize, what the fuck am I doing? You fucking idiot. Do something with yourself. So, as I'm having this fucking realization to myself, and I'm fucking halfway drunk when I'm fucking having this realization, because I woke up fucking drunk. That's how much I was drinking. I was like, I need to do something with my life. I needed to do something with my life. You know what? You know what I did with my life? I had a conversation with my mom, and she looked at me, and she was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life? And I told her what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to work out. I want to work out. I want to fucking look good. I want to feel good. I want to fucking do that. I want to look like Arnold from Conan the Barbarian. You know, that's exactly what I wanted to fucking do. You know, my mom looked at me, was like, what the fuck are you doing here then? You know where the fucking gym is? Go to the fucking gym. My mom is always right. Everything she ever told me always came true and always fucking right. So you know what I fucking did? I went to the fucking gym. I trained. I watched. I didn't even know about YouTube yet at this time. This has got to be fuck. I want to say 2008, 2007. I don't fucking know. It's somewhere around there. So all this shit's going on. You know, and I'm fucking God damn, I'm working out, I'm training, I'm feeling good, I'm losing weight, getting in shape. All this fucking shit. Making myself feel better because I'm looking better. Alright? I'm getting attention, people are realizing what I'm doing, I'm feeling motivated, and my self-confidence starts going up. Alright? My self-confidence starts going up. You know? And so, as I'm going through all this phase, feeling good for myself, all, you know, like I said, all my self-confidence is up. I'm feeling good. All right. So as I'm going through all this fucking shit, I have a good buddy of mine, and he introduced me to his brother. His brother is my buddy Johnny. He introduced me to his brother Face, and that stepped up my fucking game. I trained with him. He fucking pushed me to a whole nother level. Him and his friend pushed me to a whole nother level to making me think differently. Making me feel differently. Making me feel more accomplished. Not feeling good, but accomplished. So as I'm feeling accomplished, training with these guys trained me like I ain't never been trained. I ain't never been pushed. My body ain't never hurt so much. My legs ain't never hurt so much. I was fucked up almost every single day training with these people. But it led me into a direction that I didn't know I wanted to go in. All right. And in this direction, me and my boy Fred are talking about, we're just getting huge as fuck, man. Huge as fuck. I'm like, hell yes, I want to get huge as fuck. And then as we start getting huge as fuck, we start having this conversation of, we should do bodybuilding. We should be bodybuilders. He's like, look, we're already huge as fuck. We can tighten it up and fucking hit the stage as these tall motherfuckers. Ain't no one gonna see shit coming. And I was like, that's fucking great. That fucking sounds legit. I want to do that. I want to step on stage and I want to do that. My self-confidence starts building up more and more and more because I feel this much more secure about myself because I am doing things that I want to do. I'm training and working out to look good, but at the same time, I'm doing exactly what I want to fucking do and it feels fucking great. Feels fucking the best. Feels fucking incredible. And I'm fucking enjoying it. My confidence level shoots through the fucking roof because I feel accomplished in life because I'm doing what I want to do. No one's telling me no. No one's telling me shit. No one's getting in my fucking way. Everything is going my way because I want it to go my way. And that's what I'm saying. My confidence level is through the fucking roof. Look, my work confidence level is a whole nother thing because working ain't shit. Being at work ain't shit. It's just showing up and punching in. People are going to talk to you and you just got to speak the fucking lingo. And that's all it fucking is with work. But it's life. To feel comfortable with yourself. Feeling comfortable being able to speak to other people. Feeling comfortable to stand up and talk in front of people. Being comfortable enough to do whatever you fucking want in front of people and people have eyes on you. To be able to look, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm going to stand right here and say what I want to fucking say and do what I want to fucking do. And I don't give a fuck what you have to fucking say. That's what I was fucking doing. No fucking guts, no fucking glory. I was doing this fucking shit because I wanted to and it felt good. And god damn it, it took me into the direction in my life that I wanted to go in. And when I started going into this fucking direction of my life, things started getting better. My job started getting better. My life became easier. Because I no longer let anybody get in my fucking way. I don't let nothing stop my fucking way. I don't let nobody stop me in any kind of fucking way, period. I do what I want to do, and I share my life with those I want to share it with. My self-confidence changed, and when it changed, it became a whole nother beast. It became a whole nother passion. It became something that nobody can fucking deny. If I could be a person that could bottle up self-confidence and hand it to everybody in this fucking world, God fucking damn it, I would. I would share the amount of self-confidence I have for myself with everybody so they can do what they want with their lives and be able to fucking talk the way they want to talk, speak what's on their mind, do what's on their mind, and not let any motherfucker in this fucking world tell them it's wrong because you're right. Only you are right with what you want to do. Everybody fucking else, fuck them. Fuck them in the fucking ass. Because nobody in this fucking world has the right to tell you anything. Anything. You want to do what you want to do? God fucking damn it, do it. Because who the fuck's going to say no? And whoever fucking says no, that motherfucker's wrong because you're the one saying yes. You see what I'm saying? Start a business. Chase your fucking dream. Go back to fucking school. Look, it just takes a bit of self-confidence to get your fucking ass moving and fucking do it. There's no reason for any of this fucking shit. There's no reason for hatred. There's no reason for doubt. There's no reason for fucking unhappiness. There's only reason to be happy because you're living your fucking life. And you need to be happy about it. There's no reason to be miserable about it. Roll with the fucking punches. It's just that. With self-confidence, you can walk into a fucking room, demand the attention of everybody fucking else, and you'll fucking get it. You'll fucking get it. You'll get the acknowledgement of that. I fucking do it. Look, I still get pointed at. I still get looked at. I still get gawked at. But it's because I am okay with it now. I don't give a fuck. I point it out. Like, look, that person stared. Look at that person fucking stared. Look, I'm not the biggest fucking shredded fucking yoked fucking dude in the world, but I'm tall as fuck. And when I walk into a room, the way I walk, the way I hold my head, the way I am, demands respect and attention. And I get it. I don't give a fuck if I do or not. You know why? Because I am comfortable with myself for no one to fucking stare at me, but everyone fucking does, and oh fucking well. You gotta have self-confidence in this fucking world to get by. If you're timid and you don't speak up and you don't say what you need to fucking say, you'll get walked on. And when you get walked on, you get trashed on. And when you get trashed on, you ain't gonna go nowhere in this fucking world. Because all you're gonna do is depend on you, and you need to depend on yourself. If you can do what you want for a living, for your life, or you can do what you want as a passion, you can do what you want as a hobby, then you fucking do it. Because everything that makes you happy transitions in your life. Everything you do transitions into your life to make you happy. And when you're happy, you're confident. And when you're confident, you can rule the fucking world. You just need to fucking utilize it and use it and realize that you're confident. Everybody is fucking confident in their own fucking way. Look, everybody can do something better than everybody fucking else. You just need to figure out the fuck it is. And then you hold that shit up high and you let motherfuckers see and you be proud of it. Because with that kind of self-confidence, things go your way. That's all I'm fucking saying. You know? But this podcast is running long. This is Angry Fucking Dad fucking podcast. You can find me at B4 Power on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fucking Tumblr, YouTube. And you find me on YouTube, subscribe, hit the fucking bell marker. You know when this fucking podcast is coming out, when you know my fucking YouTube comes out, all that fucking good fucking shit. Also, too, Terrible Terror podcast. They just did Terror Train. God damn it, that was a good fucking movie. They also doing End of Days, classic Arnold fucking movie. That's all I'm fucking saying. It's a good one. I like it. Fucking Arnold. You know, so go check it out. Terrible Terror podcast. You can find them on Twitter at T_T podcast. All right? Go fucking check them out. And whatever you fucking find them on, go give them a rating of 5 fucking stars and say I fucking said you. That's all I'm fucking saying. Same thing with It Be Like That podcast. You can find them on Twitter at IBLT podcast. You can get them on Instagram, IBLT podcast. Terrible Terror is Terrible Terror podcast at, you know, for fucking IG, for IG. Go fucking check them out. That's all I'm fucking saying. Let them, both those podcasts know that I fucking sent you with 5 fucking stars wherever you fucking listen at them. All right? So, this is the end of the fucking podcast. My last podcast for Monday got deleted, so I'm doing another one just to make up for it. So if you don't fucking like it, oh fucking well. At the same fucking time, user fucking error, and I guess my dumb ass don't know how to do fucking shit. So, I'll see y'all fuckers on Wednesday, which will be fucking tomorrow. So I guess you guys are getting a back to fucking back. So fucking, I hope you fucking enjoy it, alright? Fuck.